Hello, welcome to Training at 45. Been a while since I posted a video, but it's been very busy. Been participating in a bit of Movember, so this is 100% real. So, been so busy, it's been very difficult to work out, and we've had a lot of snow as well in the UK and other things. So, going to look at following the Professor Attila's workout tonight. I'm going to look at just going through it from start to finish the way I do it. So you're welcome to follow along. I've got my light dumbbells. They're supposed to be 5 pounds. I've just added a little bit extra to them, another 1 pound, just to give them a little bit more graduation, as I'm starting to hit the full amount of reps on the first few exercises now. So we'll get straight into it. It's going to start with an alternate curl, then move on from there. So we're going to go for 50 reps on each arm. I probably won't talk much as I'm doing it, because I really try to put a lot of concentration into the workout. But I can maybe do a voiceover or something to get it going. So I'm just going to do a quick stretch of the shoulders. So I've done really no warming up, but the beauty of this is you can just get straight into it. So it's brilliant if you're stuck for time. You just literally need to grab a couple of the dumbbells and away you go. So going with nice controlled movements. That's 1, 2. This is going to start getting really boring to watch. 3, 4, 7, 8. So tension the triceps at the bottom. 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Just trying to breathe steadily as well. 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I'm gripping the dumbbells nice and firmly as well. 24, 25, giving them a bit more of a squeeze at the top. 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Starting to feel it now. 50. feeling the pump of this now. So, just adding another pound makes such a difference. Alright. 20 more now. Right, just 10 more. Oh yeah, just need a bit of a stretch out now. And then we're going to move on to reverse curls. Probably could have done a few more, but I'm going to stick with the upper limit there, the 100. So I'll get these reverse curls in now. The rest of the workout will be a bit less boring to watch because the reps are a bit less, are only around sort of 20 to 30 reps. It's the same thing, but we're going to go in reverse. Just trying to keep the wrist straight. Still going for the tricep at the bottom. 6. Oh, yeah. 9. 20. 21. Oh, that certainly beats being outside anyway. 22 in the snow. 23. 30. 21. 30. They're a real like pre-fatigue as well for some of the exercises that come after this. I struggle to keep my wrists perfectly flat. 44. So I'm more of an angle slightly. 45. Let's try and build on that as we go along. Six. 70. Oh, it's killing the forearms now. This is. That's 20 more now. Ten more. Oh, wow. Didn't think I'd do that, but I did. Oh. Wow, certainly gets you in the forearms, that does. Okay. Now we're going to carry on doing more curls, but this time in an elevated position in the shoulder. I was finding this one awkward to do because of the impingement injury, but if I sort of hold my shoulder in a certain place, it doesn't feel too bad. Right, so we need to do 20 to 30 of these. Okay. Alternate. 4. Still sort of tensing the tricep on the way out. 6, 7, 8. Just trying to hold up the shoulder. 9, 10. 30. That's the 30. Just having a quick break just between each one of these exercises. Now we do need to do 20 double curls. It's 15. Wow. Oh, you really feel that in the back of the shoulder. As you're trying to hold that move. Just try and sort of flex as well between each exercise. Just to loosen everything up. This one, we're going to come up on the toes at the same time as forcing the dumbbells back, and then sort of do a chest fly to bring them back in. See how many of these you need to do. 12 to 15. Hurts my shoulders. Yeah, so difficult to probably see on the camera, but I just sort of coming up with my toes like that. Alright, that's that one done. It's very easy to underestimate how heavy these light dumbbells can get. So these are only 2.5, 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds, something like that. Not a lot of weight. So now we're just going for a shoulder press. So I'm going to aim at sort of pressing up, but sort of pulling down as I bring the other one up. So I'm almost kind of like rowing it up and down. So I find you get a bit more tension there. So we're going 20 to 30 on these. I'm not going to do too fast either. That's one. So pulling it down. 2, then stretching it up really high. 3, 4, 5, Now we're going to do front raises, 20 to 30 of those. As I do these, I try and feel the back of the shoulder kind of lifting it up as well. It's my little tip with that. Yeah, going for that little bit of weight is starting to take its toll. Feeling that those are feeling heavy. It's not so much about weightlifting with this, it's more about feeling the tension in the muscles. And a sort of element of muscle control. If you can develop more of that, it makes you stronger, I feel, in the main lifts that you do. So twists. Right. So now we're going to do twists. Just going to pause the camera while I just get the weights out. Okay, so just lighten the weight a little bit, because these next few exercises are for the wrists, and they can just be really challenging, because we need to do 30 up and downs with these. Hold that out to the side. Trust me, if you try and do that with the normal weight, your shoulders just won't hold it up. Okay, I'm going to do 10 forward circles with the wrists. Have a quick breather. There's a lot of like sort of isometric work that's going on with the shoulders at the same time that you're doing the rotations. Okay, so we'll put a thumb on the dumbbell, and then we can go for rear rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the next on the list is going to be boxer punch outs. So I'll just load up the weights again. Okay, so we're a good halfway through the workout now. So this is about applying maximum force into a punch, but at the same time then maximum force into bringing the dumbbell back, almost as if you were doing like a lying down dumbbell row but standing up. And at the same time I'm going to sort of twist the body into a, not so much of a lunge, but just like a step. I'll show you how I do it. So, twisting into this maximum force. That's 15. Then we do the same on the other side. That's 15 of those. So it's not about the weight, it's about the amount of force that you really try and energise into this. Okay, now we're going to do a touch all the way down with the dumbbells. This will kind of serve as a bit of a back stretch and also a hamstring stretch. We're going to do 12 to 15 of those. So I tend to do it in steps really. I start at the top, come down, stretch down, get a good stretch and back up, and that'll be one rep. Or almost like a stiff leg deadlift at the bottom. This way. That's that one. Fairly easy, but you can feel a good stretch from it. I'm going to be doing some shrugs, 15 to 20. It'll be cracked then. Just trying to get a really good stretch on this. Again, people can obviously lift hundreds of kilos doing this sort of thing, but it's just about the stretch and the feel. Right, I'm going for a chest fly, 10 to 15. So I'm going to cross the weights over and really violently try to compress the inner chest from this sort of 45-degree position. So that's one rep. Squeezing the chest good. Now we're going for side bends, 10 to 20 of those. So I'm counting one rep as being both sides. That's 1, 2. I like doing these because I have back issues. Just trying to stretch a little bit further each time. Sorry. That's good. So the workout's kind of going through a full body. So it's kind of starting with the arms, then moving to the shoulders, then kind of round to the back, a bit of chest, and then it's going to the back again. Certainly is with this next exercise, which I call force backs. So we're going to do 15 to 20 of these. So we're holding the dumbbells out in front with the palms up. Then we're going to violently force it backwards and twist it, and then hold it in the back position. So 15 to 20 of those. I don't know if you heard that crunch then, but that's just the muscles unlocking. That's it. Try and hold it there at the end as well. Just trying to feel as much as I can from that, those upper back muscles as I'm holding that up there. So now we're moving on to calf raises and toe raises. Shouldn't be too challenging with these weights. But then as we move into the what I call ridiculously awkward squat on toes, then there's a lot of tension then on the calves as well. So it's kind of almost a bit like the arm stuff, where it's like a pre-exhaustion. So we'll just get the camera set up for that. Okay then, calf raises it is. Trying to hold these as long as I can. There's not a lot of weight here. So yeah, the calf's a good one for the old muscle control. Because obviously with this lightweight, it's not going to really touch what the calves are capable of, but it's like how much can you really cramp them up to really feel them working as a muscle. Okay, so the next thing is toe raises. Now, I find these a little bit awkward, so I'm going to have to probably stand near a wall just to get my balance, but we're just going to do 10 of those. Just lifting the toes up. Can't show you. Yeah, so just up the toes up. So for 10 of those. I'm trying not to rely on the wall, but it's very difficult. Trying to feel the stretch as well in the calves that I've just exercised. It'd be easy to rush through these, but it's about really feeling these muscles. Just one more left now of these. That's it. Right. So the next exercise, I'll just move a few things out of the way. This is really tough. Okay, so I'm going to try and do 40 reps where we're squatting down. I'm going to come up on the toes into a full squat. That's one. Let's go back a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm trying to really tense the glutes and the quads at the top as well. Trying to keep the back straight as well. Into a full stretch. Okay, 10 more now. Two more. I can feel that in the calves. That's kind of why you need to be wearing a vest or something for doing this. Oh, it's knackering. Oh, I just need to give the legs a bit of a stretch. Okay. A quick drink as well. Okay, let's just move the camera a little bit. So now I'm going to do one-legged squats. Just going to put the back leg on the bed and squatting down with the weights there. So okay. Let's try and do 12 on each leg. Keeping the knee in, just trying not to get the knee in front of the toe. In the front. Bloody hell. So what's this part of the workout that makes me sweat? Okay. Get back into it. Now we need to go straight into 20 knee raises. Really high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not many exercises left now. Okay, this next one is going to be a kick. So we're holding the dumbbells, we're going to kick the leg round and back on itself. Might be a bit awkward to show on the camera, but we'll try. Oh, this is a real deal, this workout. 10 to 20 of those. 2. Try and have some tension in the leg as you bring it back. 4. I point my toe forward as well. You can put it back as well, just get a different feel on the muscles. that's good. Normally I get a little bit of clicking from the hip when I do that, but tonight it seemed pretty good. Let's try and get this side done. Sort of unlocks your back, this does as well. Tired now, what? Okay. Straight into some sit-ups. I've not got anything holding my legs down, so it's going to be pure abdominal strength. Try not to let the dumbbells come away from me either. Need to do more ab work really. Oh, it's hard to not let the legs come up. Oh, I'm going to call that a failed rep at 15. It's a pain. Okay. Now we're on to back raises. So just a case of lying forward and then just lifting the back up. See if I can show that on the camera. Don't really need the dumbbells. So we're just going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just really feeling those lower back muscles. Just got 2 more exercises to do. This one's a bit weird. We're sort of lying on the floor. We're going to raise the legs up as if we were trying to touch the wall behind us. Holding onto the dumbbells for support. So it's kind of like a leg raise really, but extended. So check how many reps we're supposed to do. 10 to 15. Okay. I'm not letting my legs go all the way down because it irritates my lower back. So I'm leaving them about 6 inches off the floor. And as well, it keeps the tension on the abs in. Okay, and the final demand of the program is just for 10 press-ups. So I'm sure you can all do those. And that should square it off at just about an hour. So 10 good ones. So the program's already used a little bit of chest already, so see how we get on with these. Could have done more, but it's fine. So there we go. Real workout, real time, no editing, and plenty of sweat. So if you made it this far, if you've been working out with me, then that's fantastic. See how you get on. Like I say, it's not about weightlifting, it's not about heavy weights. There's only 1.25 kilos on each side of this, and then a little 5 kilo as well, just to give it a little bit more. It's nothing, it's light, but it's about making light feel heavy. Yeah. Certainly has a great benefit and a good carryover to when you're doing your heavier lifts. Out of breath now, I need to get fitter. Anyway, until the next time, keep training at 45.